Okay, our story starts off at how at the start of our story there was a class with equal number of boys and girls, and I'm representing it here with this bar. And then we were told that 18 boys joined the class, so now it is more boys than before, and 27 girls left the class, so it's less girls than before. So I'm showing it to you here now. So after they move around and so on, you got more boys than before, and this is the girls here. We have less girls than before, and they also told us that how the amount of boys were 4 times more than the amount of girls. So if you say the number of girls are X, then the number of boys would be 4 times that X, or also known as 4X. So I'm chopping up this bar into 4 equal pieces here. So you can see that whatever number of girls here is the same number here, 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 and here. 4 of the same number. So they could add up. X plus X plus X plus X gives you the 4X for the boys and just one of the X's for the girl. Okay, so after you draw that information there, you go with step 2. Let X be the number of girls in the end of our story, and also let 4X equal the number of boys in the end of our story. Okay, so now what we're going to do is try and figure out what goes up here. Now, the boys up here at the start, would it be bigger than 4X or smaller than 4X? Well, it had a certain amount, and then 18 boys add on to it to get you 4X. So if I want to change 4X to this amount, should I add 18 boys or should I take away 18 boys? I want to reverse, I want to go backwards in time. I want to go to when the class was less boys. So here is when the 18 boys had joined. This is where the 18 boys didn't join. So here is the final 4X, but you have to take away 18. Now this is the confusing part. You're taking the 4X, but you have to subtract 18 to get the original amount of boys. And here now, we have X, but here 27 girls left. So here was more girls than here. So let's see now. If I want to change it from X and go back here, would it be X? If I want to, now 27 girls left. Before they left, we had 27 of them here. So it's the X, and we have to add 27. If I take this X and I add 27, I get this. Think about it. If these 27 here leave, what I'm left with is just the X. Okay? And here, if we get 18 boys coming into the class, it will be the 4X. So that's how, this is the interesting part, how we come up with this expression for this and that at the start. Okay, so let's call that step 3. Step 3 is we figure out an algebraic expression, numbers and letters, to explain how much boys were at the start and how much girls were at the start. And they were equal amounts. The amount of boys was equal to the number of girls. So that brings us to step 4. Step 4, we are going to solve for the letter X. How are we going to do that? We're going to take the number of boys, which is 4X, take away 18, and that was equal to the number of girls, which was X plus 27 at the start of our story. Now we need to rearrange this equation to get X alone on one side. Let's circle the terms. 4X minus 18. This is not taught in primary school. This is taught in high school. So I guess, but this is how I know to do it. I move this term across here, and it will change to a negative x. This negative 18 moves across and change to a positive 18. My 4x never moved. My x move across and becomes, it changes sign of it to negative. Bring down the equal sign. This 27 is still here. And this negative 18 went to the back here. And once it crosses the equal sign, it changes from a negative to positive. The rule is once these terms cross the equal sign, they change from a minus to a plus, or from a plus to a minus. They change signs. 4x take away x gives you 3x. So I'm not writing the answer across the page. I'm coming down with the answer. And 27 plus 18 gives you 45. Now 3 times what number will give you 45? 3 times 15 will give you 45. Another way to show it is x is equal to the 45 divided by the 3. And so that's how you get x is equal to 15. That's the original amount. 15 girls. In the end, I should say 15 girls at the end of our story. So what does that tell us here in our story? If we were to go back and take a look at this entire story here, you will realize that this x was 15. Yeah. There were 15 girls here. And how many boys were there? 4 times the 15. So that means there were 15 girls in the end. And there were 4 times 15 is there were 60 boys. This is just to make sure that it really works out correctly. Alright? Alright. And now if x is 15, what we have here, 15 and 27. 15 and 27 will give you 42. 42 girls. That is 15 add 27 equals 42. And here, if x was 15, 4 times 15 is 60. 60 take away 18 will give you 42 boys. So we know that our answer is correct because it works out. 42 boys at the start, 42 girls at the start. 18 joined, so you get 60 boys. 27 left from the 42, leaving you with only 15 girls. Answer is correct for sure. Okay.